wanted to get outside and go for a hike. I haven't been able to get out in the outdoors for a long time. It's actually been several months for any length of time. And this is still just a short hike, but at least I'm going to go out here and spend some time with my bro and my nephew, and just have a nice little hike out here at Bead Lake in northeastern Washington.
All right, Nikki, as you can see, I've already started whittling away on this tree. Look at this. Look how this buck machete just chops out. You don't want to chop your finger because, man, that could hurt. I just take some of these nice dry tenders. Now you can see this is wet up here. See that? But down here, I've already whittled down into this nice and dry cedar in here. It's a dead cedar, little snag. And that's great for tinder for starting a fire. And as you can see, the thickness of this blade, it's super thick and strong, so when you cut this stuff, you can cut into it pretty good like that, but then you can actually pry out just a little bit more. Woo! And you do not want to hit your leg with it.
It's like a cedar, huh?
Cedar.
That should burn really good. There's a lot of cedar in here.
A lot of cedar. So if you can find that, it's awesome. And even that's got some of that nice pitch in it too. That's going to go really good. So anyhow, I think we've collected enough. I already have a little cache from what I already carved off here down below. So now we can find something that's a little bit wetter and put on there as well. There we go.
What do you think about that, Connor?
I think that is a great tactic for survival purposes.
There we go. Alright, Nikki, I'm going to show you how these things work. Ooh. Are you ready? So this thing, it's an all-weather fire cubes from Seoul. Actually works pretty good. I actually broke one up already because I've already used it, but it has these little white cubes it comes in. So you just got to get them someplace where you can get a little bit of spark on them. So I'm just going to take some of this tinder and put it around it. And I'll keep this extra stuff so I can get it there in a hurry. But this stuff starts and it just burns really hot. So I have a little fire starter here. It works pretty slick. Sometimes it takes a minute. Whoa. See, maybe those sparks can get down in there. There it goes. That burns pretty hot. Whoa. Try to build around a little bit so I don't smother it.
How long would you think that'll burn for?
I think just that material I think will burn for a few minutes, like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes maybe, but it burns pretty hot.
How's it do in the rain? Have you tried it out?
Yeah, actually you can stick it in water and then it's waterproof, so it, like I said, it takes sometimes a couple sparks on there to get it going, but even when it's really wet, we did it down on the Oregon coast and when it was raining out.
The wood is so much drier in this climate.
Yeah, it's nice. You don't have to go very far. Well, it just depends. Although it's been raining a lot lately, it's still stripping into that cedar. You can see the outside of it's wet here, but the inside's pretty dry.
In Skamania, most of the wood would be dry for an inch or two, at least deep this time of year.
Obviously, normally I'd even start with littler tinders, but since this is so dry, I'm not too worried about it. And we got that fire starter.
That makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Leif is using the Sol all-weather fire cubes here, and it's lasts 10 to 12 minutes at 1300 degrees Fahrenheit or 704 degrees Celsius. So this is my favorite kind of fire building because it's really the easiest, because I can just watch him build the fire, and it's a lot easier to do it that way. So I recommend it.
Show him out of a quarter of a cube.
Oh.
Just show him.
So he just used a quarter of a cube to get this fire going. It's waterproof, so that's pretty awesome. He's shy.
Good boy, Finn. So here I brought this special little drink. It's a Kirkland brand, but it's an organic chocolate banana almond milk for those vegan, vegetarian friends who enjoy nature. And the great thing about it is it's recyclable, and you can drink this, use it for all kinds of things when you're done. You could refill it with water. You could, worst case scenario, use it for toilet paper. I don't recommend that, but it could be done. Yeah, it's just, you could use it cut it open, use it for a sucking chest wound. I mean, use it for patching your bike tire. You just put it over like you say, your tire rips out, you just open this up and you fold it out, put it inside your tire, and then put your inner tube right over it. I mean, and it works great. I've had to do it before.
You have not yet.
Oh yeah.
You don't exaggerate at all, do you?
No, I literally have.
Really? What? You did what?
Actually, it was not with this. It was actually with a milk carton. So this would actually work better.
You did what?
You can take this, cut it, like say you rip out the side of your bicycle tire, mountain bike tire up in the woods, and you can take one of these things, cut it open, and fillet it out so you can put a piece over that ripped out part, put your new inner tube in, patch it, and this will fill the hole and get you out of a pinch. I had to ride out 12 miles once on that.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and it has 10 grams of protein, vegan protein, plant-based, it says right here. So, wow, I like that.
So,
and fiber.
So
and I'll tell you how it tastes right now. You ready for that?
Yeah.
My goodness, that is tasty.
Are we sponsored by Kirkland now?
Kirkland, if you're watching this, I'd like some of these. I use them all the time. I found them in Hawaii when I was surviving on the island of Hawaii. I got marooned on the island. Actually, the island of Maui, I got marooned, and had to survive on these. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds rough.
It was really rough.
Oh shit, it's going out of focus. Sorry, no. I'm laughing and not watching.
Okay.
So Leif and I have a hard time keeping it serious. We tend to always laugh and joke, and Leif's like that anyhow. But one time I was interviewing him for an outdoor sports show, and featuring him, and I had to hand over the interview to someone else because I just couldn't keep a straight face, and we just were laughing at each other the whole time. So it's hard to be professional.
Yeah, somebody's getting happy.
We've got to get going because Leif has to be home in 5 minutes, his wife said, and so that's 20 minutes away. Let's get back.